Capricorn, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in to Looping Lotus Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Addison. We're gonna go ahead and just jump right into the tarot. I've got a couple new oracle decks here, and yeah, so I'm super excited to use them, and let's just see what Capricorn needs to hear. So let's go and get started. All right, we've got Justice. And we've got Seven of Swords reversed. Somebody here is coming to their truth about something. They're accepting something, they're realizing something. It's something that's kind of needed to happen for a while, I think. What is this? What is this Justice? What's this thing that's kind of come full circle and needed to happen for a while, and is almost like the karmic balance. What's the truth? What's the karmic balance? What's the truth? Okay, wow, we got quite a bit. Four of Cups reversed. Something that was kind of painful, but no longer is. Two of Pentacles reversed. Something that somebody was indecisive and feeling imbalanced about. Sort of heavy emotions around. The Tower reversed. Perhaps a situation that was going to completely uproot their life and was going to change the dynamic of everything. The Devil reversed. It's all reversed because it's like this is what it was, but no longer is. So in this particular interpretation, so this is the Devil, so this is also Capricorn here, but lustiness, addiction, yeah, so the karmic justice finally come around. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Cups upright. Interesting. Ten of Pentacles upright. There was potentially a Virgo or some other earth sign. Capricorn, you may have been involved with an earth sign. And I think that you thought it was your Ten of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles. It was your wish fulfillment. It was exactly what you wanted. And it didn't work out. But you would have had to have lied to yourself in some aspect. There would have been something that wasn't truthful about it. You may have been in a connection with somebody else. And so now they have to be your Ten of Pentacles and your Ten of Cups. They have to be your, they have to be that because you didn't get the option that you wanted. But it would have been a Tower moment to have it. And so that's probably why you don't have it. Because you were Four Cupsing over it, Two of Pentacling around it, being indecisive, being emotionally hung up on what you would lose versus what you could gain, is what I'm getting. So with this Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups being upright, I'd like to ask if this is now your current situation or if that's just what you perceived before it was the thing with the Queen of Pentacles being reversed. Like, what is this Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups upright? Page of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, that really was what you felt the other situation was your full abundance, your wish fulfillment. So what do you have now? What do you have now? What do you have now? Ooh. Okay. You have the Six of Cups reversed. If you're with somebody right now, you're not with who you feel like you should be with. I'm going to pause this real quick. My cat's meowing and wants to be let in, so. Okay, I'm back. So with the Six of Cups being reversed, that's that family card. Feeling whole and complete, giving equally and receptively to a partner. We have the conflict though. We got the Five of Wands. We got a lot of stuff that you're dealing with. And the Magician reversed. The Magician upright's like that manifester, right? Creating what they want with their life, with all of the balancing of all of the Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. And so I think you tried to manifest the life you wanted with this person that you're potentially currently with. And it's not going how you envisioned. Sorry to hear that. Is there a resolve for it? Is there a way to get that 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups that you wanted, like with that other person that you no longer, or having to go through that Tower moment to achieve, essentially, like dissolve this connection to go into that other connection? Is there a resolve for this 6 of Cups reversed? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Not if you're not willing to take a chance. Not if you're not willing to kind of go off of luck and hope, and yeah, if you're not willing to move forward with this Knight of Swords reversed, if you're not willing to take a leap of faith and jump into something and take a risk and hope for the best luck in whatever the outcome may be, then you're going to be stuck in something. I feel like this reading's a little heavy. How do I lighten this up a little bit? How does this Capricorn, how does the Capricorn get comfortable with a Tower moment? King of Cups. Ooh. 6 of Swords. Being willing to move on. Ooh, being willing to move on and dissolve potentially a marriage with the 4 of Wands reversed. Be emotionally open and empowered to do what's right for your heart. 3 of Pentacles. You're going to have to be okay with how others view the situation. You're going to have to be okay with the aspect of change. You're going to have to be okay with how others may view the situation. You're just going to have to be okay with moving on and taking a chance. If you do dissolve the marriage and you do accept the fact that this is going to be a Tower moment in a sense, I think a lot of in your life is going to change, and you do become the King of Cups, what does your life look like for you at that point? I will ask what that will look like for you at that point, but I'm also going to ask, will you get to be with that Queen of Pentacles? Ooh. So what does it look like for you? The Star came through. Potentially a lot of success. I always think of the feminine energy in the Star as like very, I mean, she's naked, right? So it's a new, fresh start in romance, perhaps, or this isn't a romance card, but it's like it allows you to. It's like the naked truth too. It's like the birthday suit, you know. It's starting fresh. It's the Star energy, so it's like it's associated around success, and I mean, like this is water too, right? So it's. She's dipping her toe into it. So you'd be dipping your toe into a new, fresh, I'm hearing like fertile. So that's why I get the sense that it might be a new romantic connection, because just tell me more. Tell me what else it looks like for you. I can't go off with just one card. The Moon reversed. 9 of Wands. It's a journey. It's a journey. It's a process. But at least you'd be following your gut on it. You wouldn't be living a lie, being in an illusion of your reality, trying to convince yourself that this is really your 4 of Wands upright, or your 6 of Cups upright, or your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, when that's just not the case. That has not come through yet. That what you're currently in is that for you. There's kind of a denial here, I guess, or not, maybe it's just a fear. It may not even be a denial. It may just be a total fear of uprooting a current situation in order to really do what's right for your heart and true to yourself. Tell me more about what would happen if you were brave. It sounds like I'm like beating up on you, but I'm getting like almost like a tough love needs to happen for you, because there's such like a I don't want to and I can't, and all these reasons why, and people are going to think this and that, and it's like, no, stop. You're the fear. When you release the fear, what will you gain? When you release the fear, what will you gain? Queen of Swords. Judgment reversed. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. I almost feel like you're involved with the Queen of Swords. And at least she's upright. So you may gain a stronger connection with who you're currently with if you're more true to yourself, which is interesting because it was saying like how you'd have to walk away from that connection. You may get a better connection with the person you're currently with after you've actually already broken up. That's interesting. And judgment reversed. No longer having judgment for yourself. No longer trying to force a shoe that doesn't fit. Tell me more about... Oh, this is Page of Swords. So I was asking for clarification on the Queen of Swords and we got Page of Swords. Fresh communication, fresh energy, a fresh start. So like if you dissolve a connection, or not a connection, but you dissolve the, you know, the union, if you will, you get a fresh communication and a fresh beginning with this person that you do care about and have been afraid to lose. So that's kind of nice. What else do you stand to gain? You stand to lose judgment for yourself. That's great. I mean, so that kind of comes with self-love and acceptance, I think, which is really beautiful and important. What else can you stand to gain? Nine of Pentacles. There we go. You can stand to gain love for yourself. You can stand to gain presence and appreciation for yourself and your own decision making. You'll be proud of yourself. You'll be okay with yourself. You won't be lying to yourself. You'll be okay. You'll be like, you know what? I did the right thing for me. I did this for me. Good for you. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Nine of Cups. Yes. Beautiful. This is like that fully gratitude. Like, I'm okay with me. I'm okay with what is. And these are both nines. And these are also like, these are both like a masculine and a feminine. So it's almost like I feel like even your masculine and your feminine side within yourself will be more balanced too. Ten of Wands reversed. You won't feel such a heavy burden of everything you're going through right now. It'll feel lighter. It'll feel freer. You'll be so much happier if you just accept the truth of this situation and accept that it's going to be a little tricky for a second, or you'll be a little tired. Like it's going to be work. You built something to have to break it down. Yeah. You built something to have to break it down. But that's kind of your own fault because you chose to carry those things. That was your choice to carry that. And now you're like, no more. I need to be okay with me and what I want for myself. And it's funny that this connection you're currently in will improve once it's released. So everything in your life, you know, no longer having judgment of yourself, everything in your life will improve. I don't think you have to, with the Three of Pentacles being upright, I don't even think the people in your life, let's ask about that. I don't even think the people in your life are going to be upset with you or that disappointed that you... Tell me about the people in your life that you're afraid of disappointing besides this partner. How are they going to feel if you choose yourself? How are your loved ones going to feel about you if you choose yourself? Queen of Pentacles upright. King of Wands reversed. I think that they're not going to understand entirely because they don't live the day-to-day of your relationship. But I think they'll realize that the passion was gone. Because it was a Queen of Swords. That's a very intellectual, sort of logical-based person. And there wasn't a passion there with the King of Wands reversed. I think that they would see that you didn't have a passion for that person. Or the passion was lost, or something that just, the passion was gone. You built something and to have to tear it down. You obviously were like, I can't do this anymore. It's too burdensome. It's too heavy. And they're going to see that, because this is that Queen of Pentacles that was before, right? So she may come back around. If you're truthful to yourself, she may come back into the picture. You may get what you want with that Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Or this is just symbolic of you'll get somebody just as equal or good in your mind as to that person if she's fully moved on by that point that you decide to choose to do this for yourself. Or this is just like saying that like your family will be like, oh yeah, like, you know, I see that the passion was gone and I support him into finding somebody who's more compatible with him, who he really wants. somebody to have abundance with, and a fruitful existence with. So you're going to have support. They're going to see you for what the truth is. Probably because they've lived life too. They may have even gone through the same thing. And so you're all worried about repeating a pattern or doing the same thing. And you're like, oh, like it feels like a failure. And it's like, no, choosing yourself is not a failure. And I don't think anyone's going to see it that way. If you're not happy, people who love you just want to see you happy. And it's not going to be considered a failure if you choose yourself and start living happily. That's just facts. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this new oracle. It's called Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Oh, these are cool too. They're like silver on the edge. Let's see if I can shuffle them. They're kind of stiff. Oh, these are fun. I'm so excited when I get new decks. Okay. Let's get some messages here for Capricorn. Some encouragement to not be afraid, to choose yourself, to have the Wheel of Fortune upright, you know, like go for it, right? Tell me more. What's the universe advice? How can the universe support you in this difficult decision? What do you need to hear right now to really motivate you to do what's right for you? Oath. Wow. This could be a vow that you make to yourself, a commitment or a promise of... So what's interesting, what just came to my mind is this is the number 49. And you think of the square of 49, and that's 7. 7 and 7. And 7 is... I thought immediately of the 7 of Cups, which is options, potential. And this is like an oath to yourself of, I will be... This may be an oath you have to dissolve too, because it did originally come up reverse, which is so funny. And I don't really take oracles reverse that often, so I flipped it upright. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to give you the interpretation of the reverse and the upright in the sense that you may have to dissolve an oath, dissolve a marriage, dissolve an agreement, a commitment, a promise, in order to keep the oath to your own heart, to your own chest, to your own promise of, I deserve love, I deserve fulfillment, I deserve abundance, I deserve compatibility, I deserve all the things that my heart desires, and I have to make that promise to myself. And that may have to, you know, I may have to lose something to gain something, essentially. But what you're gaining is a promise to your heart, a promise to yourself. So that's heavy, but I think you can handle it. You seem tough. I mean, look at even the imagery of this guy. Like this is somebody who's seems fit, works out. You know, they're tough. I mean, we had 9 of Wands, we had 10 of Wands. So this is somebody who's like used to strapping some weight on their back and saying, let's go, which makes a lot of sense because this is a Capricorn reading. Capricorns are very hard workers. They have great work ethic. So it's not surprising that that would be the case for you at all. What else? Let's get a final couple little messages here. Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn? Okay. Love. Yeah. The moon. It was kind of reversed too. This came out earlier in the regular tarot deck. 49. This is 10, but like 49 plus 1. Because 1, so if you add this up, 49 plus 1 plus 0 is 50. The oath, the promise to yourself to go towards love and the true, look at her lips too. Oof. That Queen of Pentacles may have had some luscious lips. Leads you to your own, what just came to me too, I was about to say like your own, following your own intuition, following your own gut, what you need to do for yourself. But what came to mind is this black cat. And it's got the little third eye on the black cat. And the black cat in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is associated with the Queen of Wands. And we had a King of Wands reverse come out earlier. So if it's not the Queen of Pentacles, it could be the Queen of Wands. It could be you find that passion and alignment for somebody, that new passion. Because I'm thinking of the Star too. And I see a lot of success with it. But you have to choose love. You have to choose you, and you have to choose love. And you have to choose love for yourself. You have to choose your truth, your own gut, your own intuition around this. And that's what's going to lead you to your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups with the corresponding person. I don't know who it's going to be. Like I said, it could be a Queen of Pentacles. It could be a Queen of Wands. Either way, pretty awesome. But you have to choose you. You have to choose love. That's the only way that it's going to be possible for that to come to you. And you have to be okay with the Tower moment. You have to be okay with the fear around, are others going to accept me? The judgment that you'd have around yourself for, you know, making an oath or a commitment or a promise to potentially a marriage and then having to dissolve it to speak that oath to yourself, the promise to your own heart. And maybe your parents were divorced. Maybe, you know, you've seen that pattern play out before and you're like, oh, I don't want to get divorced, you know. But releasing that judgment, releasing that fear, releasing that, you know, they're going to support you. If people in your family made that same decision too, and you're having this judgment around, oh, I'm repeating a cycle of divorce and stuff like that, well, I think that they'd be much happier seeing you and what you want to be in, because they came to that same conclusion, right? There's nothing wrong. You don't need to have judgment around a divorce or a breakup, because you have to choose you. You have to do what's right for both these people. And remember, I said too, you're going to have a better relationship with that Queen of Swords. If you were to do this anyway, you guys would actually get along better if you weren't actually in a dating marriage situation. So you have nothing but positives to gain from this. The only negatives here is the discomfort of change, the discomfort of breaking your own sort of belief system or judgments or fears around just thought patterns, perceptions. That's your biggest battle, is yourself. It's not these circumstances. You're extremely tough. You're an extremely hard worker. So the logistics of pulling off this, you know, splitting finances or whatever you need to do, like that's the logistics is, you're capable of logistics. This is you against yourself here, and you can do it, because there's been nothing but just positive and affirmations coming through for you if you were to do this for yourself. So that's the advice from the universe. I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you next time.